and welcome back to another video. Today I'm kind of doing something with a slightly more serious tone. So recently a friend of mine, my very best friend in the entire world, was diagnosed with breast cancer. Fortunately it was really early stages and they're really positive that with treatment there's not going to be a problem, that she will beat it and everything will be fine. So we're very thankful for that. But obviously I'm thinking of her a lot lately. She lives far away from me, so I don't get to be there and help out and do the day-to-day stuff that, you know, if she was here I'd be helping with the kids or with meals or stuff like that. So I wanted her to know that obviously I'm thinking of her and I wanted to do something helpful. So I've put together like a little package for her for chemo. So what I thought I would do is I had a look online to see what people who have been through chemo have found useful, like in terms of things to take with them to hospital or things that they can do at home to help with side effects. And I have put together like a little box of some things that I'm going to give to her as like a chemo care package, and hopefully she'll like them. It's not like, you know, obviously I would like to be giving her something more fun, but it is what it is, which is her favourite expression. Hopefully this will help her. If it doesn't even help her feel better, at least hopefully it will let her know that I'm thinking of her when she uses them. So I was going to do all of this into a lovely gift basket, but because I did think about posting it so that she would have it for her first chemo, I actually ended up getting like a little post box for it, which I think I'll still keep it in now, and I'll just put some nice wrapping around it. I'm not really sure yet how I'm going to present it, but I just wanted to show you the bits and pieces that I've got for her that I'm going to put inside. So the first thing that I found, and I found this book on Amazon called Tea and Chemo by Jackie Buxton, and it says Fighting Cancer, Living Life. And it's supposed to be a really good read. It's about a mother, a wife and mother of 45 years old who was diagnosed with breast cancer. So it's kind of her anecdotes and things of, you know, life dealing with cancer and dealing with chemo. It's supposed to be quite uplifting as well. So it says Tea and Chemo is full of laughter, tears, honesty, hope, and offers inspirational words to everyone facing life challenges that cancer inevitably brings. And all proceeds from the sale of this book go to 3 important charities, which are the Haven, Breast Cancer Now, and the Robert Ogden Macmillan Centre. The next thing that I bought is because obviously when you go through chemo, the kind of chemo she's having, you will usually lose your hair or have at least some hair thinning. And I know that she was talking about when she does lose her hair, she wants to get a wig. And that's great, but obviously there's going to be times or days where maybe she doesn't feel like wearing the wig, especially if she's at the hospital having the chemo, maybe it's like itching or hot. So I bought her this gorgeous headscarf. She's like a real, I think this really goes with her personality because it's leopard print. She's always quite liked leopard print. And yeah, I think that was going to suit her personality. I'm not going to unfold it because obviously I've got to package it back into the little bag and give it to her. But I just wanted to have something that's like funky and cool, so even if she's lost her hair and her head is cold, she can still style it out. Then the next thing that I bought, which I've heard amazing things about. Obviously, when you go through chemo, one of the big side effects other than hair loss is nausea and feeling sick and having a really bad taste in your mouth. And these are supposed to be awesome for that. They are called Queasy drops. You can buy these online, and I think you can possibly buy them in health food stores. I'm not too sure. And it says the natural way to ease a queasy stomach. It comes in different flavours. There's green tea with lemon, ginger, which I always found really good with morning sickness. I used to eat ginger biscuits. That's supposed to be really good. There's banana flavour, sour raspberry and cola. So I guess for different people, different flavours may make you feel more queasy. So there's different ones you can try, and maybe some will work and some won't. I don't know. But these are supposed to be really good. I've seen so many reviews from people who've gone through chemo and found these amazing. It's all natural products, drug-free and recommended by doctors. And you get 21 in here. I can't remember how much any of this stuff was though, I'm sorry. I should have like really written that down or something. So the next thing that I picked up was, because I had read that you can get hot flushes when you have chemo, but you can also feel quite chilly, and walking around on the hospital floors if you've got bare feet is really chilly. So I was thinking these would be useful, like little slipper socks. They're thermal non-slip slipper socks, because obviously like hospital floors are like tiled or whatever, so, or like that lino stuff, and that can be quite cold and slippery. So I thought these would be useful, but also for when she's at home just recuperating, just to keep her little tootsies warm. And again, she's not really a girly girl, but I think she's going to be okay with pink, but I thought these were quite funky because I love the fact it's got little lipstick kisses on it. So yeah, that was the next thing I picked up to keep her feet warm. And then on that same note, because you do get hot flushes, or you can get hot flushes with chemo, I bought her this hot weather cooling spray. It's just from Boots. You can get these all over the place. It's just basically water in a can. You do have to check the ingredients, because this one has, it's not just literally just water, there's other things in them, but I tried to go for the one that had the least ingredients. Aqua is the first ingredients, that's what it contains most of, so hopefully that's going to be okay for her. But literally when she's having a bit of a hot flush, she can just give herself a little spritz and cool herself down. To help with the nausea of chemo, again, I've bought her these travel sickness wristbands. These work along like the theory of acupressure, where you have like pressure points for different things, and it shows you on the back exactly where your pressure point is that helps prevent nausea. These I have tried myself and they did really work. I was actually on a boat on a ferry with some friends going from Portsmouth to Bilbao, and we hit a storm, and it was like, I mean, I've been in storms at sea before, but this was like, the boat was tipping from one side to another, there was glasses going everywhere, we were all throwing up, and I don't get travel sick normally, but I was like literally lying in my cabin in bed. Put these on, somebody went and got me some, put these on, and like literally within an hour I felt better. And I wore these quite a lot with pregnancy when I had morning sickness, and they really helped. The other thing with chemo, apart from the nausea, the hot flushes, the cold sweats, whatever you want to call it, you also get really, really dry skin. So I know that a friend of hers works for Boots, and she was going to get her quite a lot of skincare stuff. So I didn't want to go too overboard with this, with the like moisturisers and skincare, but I did go and buy her one thing, which was the hand and nail cream. Now the reason I went and got her this is because this one's from a health food shop. The stuff in Boots is all really lovely, but I noticed like you couldn't really get any organic-y kind of things that have just had really like natural ingredients. It's mostly like obviously very chemically, which is possibly fine, and she maybe doesn't really care about that stuff anyway. But I just thought, while she's on chemo, maybe we want to like limit how much of that kind of thing she's putting on her body. So I went for this, which is the Bioactive Skincare by Dr. Organic. It's Organic Rose Otto Hands and Nail Cream. On the same theme, I thought I'll get her some lip balm, because she's going to be getting a bit hot and dehydrated and dry skinned. So lip balms are probably a good way to go. Again, these were from the health food store. This one's another Dr. Organic range, but it's Royal Jelly, and it's organic. Royal Jelly Lip Serum. So you get a 10ml tube in there. But just in case the Royal Jelly does make her feel a bit sick, I went and got a second one from the same place. This is the Chill Me Wonder Balm for lips and dry bits. So she's got little patches of dry skin, she can whack a bit of that on there. It's cocoa butter and shea butter. No parabens, no sulfates, no synthetic fragrance. It's really small, so I thought it would be quite handy little size to pop in like a handbag or like hospital bag or whatever. But because it's a different fragrance, if one really makes her feel nauseous on her lips, then she's got a second option. Then the next thing I went for was this little eye mask, because I felt like if she's feeling at the hospital, she just wants to rest and it's really bright in there, she can pop that over her eyes and people know not to disturb her. Or if she's at home, and I know like because she's already had her first treatment at this point, she's been obviously really exhausted and tired and wanting to have naps in the daytime, and she can just pop that over her eyes to help block out the light if it's a bit daytimey and a bit bright. And I just thought it was really cute. It's black on the back, but the front is like this satin red colour, which I thought just went nicely with her personality. She likes a bit of red. And it's silk, so it's really nice and soft. So another thing that I got her is this spray. It's from the PS range. It's called Calm Anti-Stress Spray, and it contains lavender, geranium and ylang ylang. So you just basically spritz that around, and those scents are supposed to help you to like relax. And then finally, the last thing that I picked up to go in this box is this pack of Kleenex. Really not that exciting, but another side effect from chemo apparently is runny noses. And it's just like a cute little packet of pocket-sized packs. There are 6 in there, with each one has like a funky little design on the front. So she can again just pop them in her handbag or pop them in her hospital bag and take them along with her. So that was the final thing. All I have to do now is arrange them nicely in here. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I really hope that it's been helpful, and I really hope that if any of you have a friend who's going through something similar, that there's been some useful tips in here for you to, you know, give them, even if it's just 1 or 2 of the items. Obviously nobody needs to do a whole care package, but even if you just wanted to give them 1 or 2 little things that might be helpful to them, I hope it's been inspirational, and also I hope that it has reminded you all to check, check, check. So thanks for watching. I'll be back soon. I will be back soon with another video. So until then, stay safe, keep checking. Bye guys.